Alright you guys, I'm here to do my throwback tag, and we have, oh, that's rude. And Maverick is here to join us. He just woke up from nap. I thought I'd have time to film this before he woke up, but I did not. So he's going to join us. But I have the questions right here on my watch, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Here we go. What year were you born? I was born in 1988. Number 2, do you have any pictures of yourself? And if you do, can you show them? I have a couple that I just like grabbed. I didn't have that many that I could find that of me when I was younger, but here are some. This is me and Rob's mom. I want to say I was probably, I don't know, 21 here, something like that. 21 and tan. This is me and my 2 neighbors. They were brothers and they were like my best friends, especially the older one. I still see him. Here's me. Here is Rob when he was little. Oh my gosh. He looks like he has a little devilish smile. Just like Paxton. So those are just a couple pictures. I couldn't find that many. Number 3, what TV shows did you watch growing up? I used to love Rocket Power. Me and Rob always talk about shows that we used to love. When I was like little, I liked Arthur, Franklin, Little Bear. What other shows? Scary World of Richard Scary. What other shows did I used to watch when I was little? Oh, I used to be obsessed with The Big Comfy Couch when that came out. I like loved that show. But then when I got older, I liked Rocket Power, Doug, Hey Arnold. Those shows, I was like obsessed with Rocket Power though. And I used to think Otto was like hot for cartoon characters. That's so weird, or what? Number 4. What did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be that? When I was younger, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And my dream came true, and now I am home with my babies. And I've just always wanted to be a mom, like, for as long as I can remember. And being able to do that and stay home with my babies just means everything to me. It's such a dream come true, and I'm just so thankful. Number 5, show a video of yourself when you were younger. I don't have a video of myself when I was younger. Like, that's not on like VHS. Number 6, what were your favorite toys to play with when you were younger? I used to love dolls, American Girl dolls. I wasn't like super into Barbies, but dolls and stuffed animals were my favorite. I also loved playing with, like, I had Barbies, but they just weren't my favorite. I remember this one toy that was like a fairy, like with wings, and you used to put it on like the stand, and you'd pull the string and the fairy would fly up and its wings would like twirl. That was like one of my favorite toys. I loved it. I liked Furbies. You guys remember Furbies? Number 7, what's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember? I talked to you guys about this. This happened 2016 when I went to work and I was pregnant, and I wore leggings, and they were completely see-through in the butt. I had old leggings that I meant to throw out, so I put them to the side to throw them out. Why didn't I just throw them in the trash can? And that day, I wore my yoga pants to work, because we're allowed to wear yoga pants because we're always on the floor with the kids. I used to work in an autistic classroom, and yeah, you could see my whole entire butt, and it was like so embarrassing. I wanted to like die because I accidentally put on those pants instead of my good yoga pants. That was definitely one of the most embarrassing things that has happened to me. Number 8, read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. Wow, this is a really bad throwback tag because I don't have anything that I wrote in kindergarten. Number 9, 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child. I used to sing, "Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey Mickey. Hey Mickey," all the time when I was little, probably like 4 years old. Like, for some reason, I would just like dance around and sing that song over and over and over again. It would annoy my mom so bad because my mom's like, "Devon, okay, please stop." Another song I used to be obsessed with was Bop. If you guys know that song from the Hansons, that was my first concert when I was younger, and I used to love that song. If you guys grew up with Hansons, you'll know it. Bop was like such a good song when we were younger. I was obsessed with him, and my favorite guy was Zach. Another song that I was obsessed with when I was younger, what one? Oh, by the Spice Girls. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna. Number 10. What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I think the one funny thing, the one costume I wore, I made a costume that looked like my brother. I wore my brother's clothes and I did like a printout of his face and I put it on cardboard and like poked through eyes through it. And I think that was definitely a funny costume. Number 11, tell a funny story of something you remember that happened to you when you were younger. Okay, so here's something funny, but I kind of feel bad about it now. Where I live, there was like no one around. It was like me and my next door neighbor. Thank God they were kids. So I had my one neighbor, Sean, who is 2 years younger than me. 2 years or a year younger? I think like a year or 2 years younger than me. And the other one is like 4 years younger than me. But my one neighbor, who was like my best friend growing up, I used to like dress him up all the time as a girl. And he hated it, but I didn't have anyone else to play dress up with. So I used to always dress him up, and I used to have a clubhouse, and we always would have like forts and clubs. And the one time I told him if he wanted to be in my clubhouse, he'd have to eat a pine needle. What the heck was wrong with me? I have no idea. So he started to eat a pine needle, and we were in my little playhouse. It was a little wooden playhouse, and he threw up all in the playhouse. That's what I get. That was serious karma for making him try to eat a pine needle. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Ow, Maverick. So, yeah, that is a funny but kind of strange story. Number 12, are there any special things you've kept when you were a child? Yes, my bear Flurry. I have had him probably since I was 7 years old. He's my absolute favorite stuffed animal I've ever had. I was really, really into stuffed animals. I still am. I have like a weakness for buying stuffed animals for some reason. And I keep a lot of them. I have a lot of stuffed animals that are sentimental to me. But Flurry is my favorite. He's in Paxton's room, but I will insert a clip of him. And he is just so worn out. His head has been sewed back on probably like twice, and he just looks really worn. I lost him one time for a summer, and it was like the hardest summer ever. I was really actually upset about it, really upset. And when I found him, I was just so thankful, and I really try to make Paxton be nice to him and love him, because I just want him to like care about him. And if Paxton doesn't grow to love him, then maybe Maverick will. Are you gonna love Flurry? Somebody has to. But if they don't, I'm definitely keeping him for myself. I will definitely not just let that get like thrown away or given away or anything. Number 13, what was something weird you used to do as a child? A lot of stuff. I used to be a weird kid when I was younger. One thing I used to do that was weird is I used to wear this little beanie. It was a purple knitted beanie with like flowers on it. My grandma made it for me, and I wore it non-stop. It was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was kind of like tomboyish at times, but girly at other times. And this beanie, I was like rocking it. Like baggy pants, this little beanie. It was purple with flowers. I don't know what I was thinking. And like I'd wear it during soccer games and stuff. And I was like known for the kid with the beanie on. Like it was weird. And I was obsessed with it until like, I don't even know. My mom used to have to take it off my head when I was younger and sleeping and to wash it. But I don't know why I loved it so much, but I did, and it wasn't cute. I don't know. My mom's like, yeah, just express yourself, girl. Number 14, what was one of the scariest things that has ever happened to you when you were younger? One time, me and my friend were over at my house, and we decided to walk to her house, and she lived about a mile away, and it was on like a busier road. And while we were walking, a car stopped and pulled over to the side. And I want to say we were probably about 13 years old at the time. And it was a guy. He was probably about 40 years old. And I remember exactly what the car looked like. It was like dark blue with pinstripes. And he had a case of beer in the back. I like remember it very vividly. And he had like kind of like longer hair. But he stopped and asked us to do a very inappropriate thing. And my friend turned super white like a ghost, and I looked at her, I looked at him, and I was like, no. And I grabbed her and we ran to her house as fast as we could. And when we got there, we told her mom. She called the cops, and they said that we weren't telling the truth. They said we were lying, and we did it to get attention. No, 100%. We did not do it to get attention. So yeah, he didn't believe us. He said it was for attention, and it was very, very scary. I don't know if that's why I get like paranoid about like kidnapping and stuff like that, but yeah, I was very, very scared, and I will like never forget that. Number 15, how is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child? I think just like technology, like the technology now is crazy. I remember when it was awesome to like IM, like instant message, and like AOL, like dial up and everything, and how long it would take to like go on to like a AOL. But now it's just like crazy how different it is. It's such an awesome outlet now, and I mean, I obviously take advantage of it. I love being able to do YouTube and everything, so I'm so happy to see like how far technology has come. Alright guys, well I hope you guys liked this video. Thumbs up if you did. The next tag I will be doing, I want to say, is a beauty tag, or I can't remember the last one. But I will be filming another tag video next week. And I hope you guys like this video. My Power Hour Clean With Me video just went live, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. And Maverick wants to nurse now, I guess. But I will see you all next time. Bye!
'Cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run.